What the heck is going on?
Pokemon's hype seasons are broken, but we know exactly how to fix it.
Huh?
You see, Pokemon is a company that typically shows off standard trailers that just give the information with zero buildup, often after a long waiting period.
Oh, really?
In other words, what the Sonic community went through with Frontiers. But on rare occasions, Pokemon will use a specific strategy and market their games in some of the most creative ways we've ever seen. And this strategy is called experiential marketing, in which a company will promote their brand through immersion with things like online gaming events, themed pop-ups, ARGs, and more, in order to foster community engagement and create a deeper connection between the brand and its fans. In other words, what the FNAF community goes through with every game.
Huh?
And that's what we're focusing on today. Why a more engaging hype season is important, and how Pokemon should better apply this principle to their games. And the first reason is because it stops the leaks. Now, we are
not here to talk about
the leaks, like the Terra Leak and Mega Leak, because frankly, we,
like so many others,
don't even want to know what's in it, what's inside.
The leaks, and
I don't condone
data leaks. But
to be honest,
what makes the leaks
so exciting
is because of lack of
excitement coming from the official source. From ZA's first teaser in February 2024 to its actual reveal a year later in February 2025, many across YouTube and social media were clamoring about how the hype season is dead, Pokemon is radio silent, and the leakers are creating the hype season for us since Pokemon won't. Now, obviously, even if Pokemon gave us more to talk about, to theorize about, during an intentionally crafted hype season, it will not stop every leaker. Some fans' impatience will never be satiated, but the majority of us
would be so grateful.
The
majority of
us would rather avoid getting spoiled from leaks, and instead have
tons and tons
of official ARGs, hints, foreshadowing, and more for us
as a team, as a community
to figure out. Just look at the entire My Friend Malamar campaign. It went so deep that the official socials, TCG app, and even the real-life Pokemon centers were all seemingly mind-controlled by the malicious Malamar. Beginning with live-action videos of people obsessing over this Pokemon, and all culminating into the big reveal when we learn that it's Mega Malamar taking over and spreading its influence through media and social brainwashing, which its Megaform's design thematically represents. It was immersive and engaging. And then for Mega Lucario Z of all Pokemon, it's just revealed to us in a short gameplay trailer. No build-up, and only a list of dates for when more Mega Pokemon will be revealed in the same boring way. Imagine, instead, if Mega Lucario Z was revealed in a similar fashion to that of Galarian Ponyta during the Glimwood Tangle livestream during Sword and Shield. It was a 24-hour livestream in which Sonia set up a camera in the Galar region's Glimwood Tangle Forest. It was surreal and cozy, like one of those lo-fi sleep and study channels. And at first, that's what we all thought this was, until content creators left and right started posting clips, swearing they saw a weird-looking tuft of hair, or heard a strange cry, both not belonging to any known Pokemon. This once lo-fi-like stream that we actually took a nap to, which was really relaxing, quickly turned into a research expedition within the first several hours, ending in the reveal of one of the best regional form Pokemon to date. Now, what if they applied this to Lucario's new Mega Z form? Imagine that we are given an animated live stream where you can come and meditate with Lucario and its trainer, atop a tranquil mountaintop surrounded by a forest. As the stream goes by, there are instances when wild Pokemon come looking for a fight and interrupt the peace.
Get ready. We'll take initiative.
The trainer and Lucario enter a battle, and it takes place off-screen.
I'm willing to bet you're pretty excited right now.
We can hear an aura sphere fire off and even see blasts of energy fly across the camera.
Take this!
At first, these battles are quick, but as more aggressive Pokemon appear, the longer and more tough the battles become. We notice the trainer pull out a Mega Ring to gain the upper hand.
Now we're talking. This is starting to get interesting.
But then, something strange happens. At the dead of night, when the trainer and Lucario return from another battle, they walk through the shadows of the forest, and we notice that Mega Lucario's silhouette looks different? And as it walks under the moonlight, a burst of rainbow energy dissipates from Lucario as it returns to its original form. Fans watching start to speculate. Could this be a new Mega form of Lucario? They draw fan art and make theories on what this could be. The stream continues, and once they return after each battle, we get more glimpses of this possible new form. And in the final minutes of the stream, a group of wild Pokemon ambush them, and we see a battle unfold right in front of the camera.
You scared? All right, show me that hidden power of yours.
Lucario Mega evolves, and we finally get to see the full form of Mega Lucario Z.
You've gotten stronger. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Knocked out. Show off.
This reveal would have been way more interesting and would make every fan feel that looking at the leaks is the boring option. Now, obviously, not all leaks are created equal. The Korokoro scans were some of the most fun and weren't as perilous for Pokemon as the infamous Terra leak. But in recent years, we can't help but feel that many of our excitement towards Pokemon, towards the franchise, towards Legends ZA, was in part thanks to the leaks and not Pokemon themselves. When fans are not given something to chew on, they'll go on and find food themselves, even if it means raiding mom and dad's pantry. But Game Freak can stop the leaks, stop the impatience by giving fans something more to hold on to theorize about, to engage in with our community. Speaking of community, let us know down in the comments, which generation do you think had the best or worst hype season? Genuine question, as X and Y sits near the top for us, while Sun and Moon are at the bottom. Sun and Moon are great games, but we'll never understand why they revealed basically every Pokemon and Ultra Beast and gimmick in Alola before the game even came out. And they were all just standard trailers. Now, moving on, one of the most important factors when it comes to the hype season leading up to a video game is the community. Theories, fan art, reactions, fan songs. It's the community that comes together to celebrate a game franchise that makes being a fan of that franchise feel more special. But for a community to thrive, you need to give them something to do.
Better get going! Huh? What's up?
And Pokemon has sometimes done this. Back during the lead-up to Sword and Shield, the official website had updated to show a strange, glitchy figure. We knew that it was a fighting type, had the Steadfast ability, and it had a redacted entry that read,
Ah!
Only that have survived many battles can attain this. When this Pokemon's appears, it will retire from combat.
What was that all about?
This had the entire community speculating and drawing fan art on what they thought this new Pokemon was. Some thought it could be a new form of Cubone, but others thought to flip the glitched image around and found that its shape is reminiscent of the Gen 1 Pokemon, Farfetch'd. It was later revealed by Pokemon themselves through another Galar research update that this was the new Pokemon Surfetch'd, an evolution to the new Galarian form of Farfetch'd. This type of marketing is what keeps your fans engaged and filled with anticipation, something that a boring old standard trailer wouldn't do. And this same type of marketing was used during Legends Arceus' hype season, when Pokemon sent out cryptic tweets from Ball Guy, that random, slightly scary NPC from Sword and Shield. And the official site for Legends Arceus updated with a little mini-game that involved clicking on falling Pokeballs until one of them exploded on screen, resetting the entire game. This led to the reveal of Hisuian Voltorb. A few months earlier from this, Pokemon posted a mysterious tweet showing distorted found footage from some sort of researcher who made a rare discovery.
It was a bit similar in some aspects.
And a few days later, we got the full and clear version that showed the animated reveal of Hisuian Zorora and Zoroark.
It's adorable! What's that?
This is what Pokemon needs more of. And this is exactly what they should have done with the reveal of the Gen 8 gimmick, Dynamax. This was revealed in the June 2019 Pokemon Direct, back before they called them Presents. And they just revealed this new giant Pokemon gimmick in a trailer, and then followed up with an explanation. Yes, the trailer was cool, but there was no build-up, no tease, no hype leading up to it. Imagine how amazing it would have been if Pokemon had sent out cryptic tweets about mysterious giant footprints found on the hills of Galar. And they showed off images of various Pokemon footprints covering the land in various environments. Then we, as the fans, get something to speculate about. Then, a few days later, the Pokemon Sword and Shield websites updates to sometimes randomly start shaking. The shakes start off small, and each shake is accompanied by a thundering boom. The shaking and sounds get gradually louder and louder as if coming closer, until suddenly, disappearing. We all start to ask questions. Are these footsteps? Did these creatures cause those giant footprints? People start drawing fan art of giant Pokemon towering over skyscrapers Godzilla style. And then, in the tweet for the June 2019 Pokemon Direct announcement, they keep everything they had originally said, but add a little cheeky hint. This reveal will surely be a big one to remember. Boom, now we see the Direct, and then we see the reveal of Dynamax Pokemon. You still had your cool trailer, but now the entire lead up to this June Direct was filled with theorizing, fan art, and discussion around what this new exciting reveal could be. This is how you generate hype. You give something for your community to do. And not only does it keep them busy, but it also keeps them immersed. Pokemon lore works best when the mystery of its world is at its forefront. And this can be easily accomplished by using immersion. And the reveal of Ultra Beasts coming to Pokemon Go was just that. Pokemon have produced multiple shorts, each titled with its own file number and Ultra Beast codename. This was such a genius promotional material that felt like it came straight out of SCP. And this style made them feel real, like the Ultra Beasts had invaded our world and that it was our job as trainers to catch them before they wreak havoc. We felt immersed in each short, and it made their inclusion in Pokemon Go feel even more exciting. And this could have been such a good way to tease another amazing addition to the franchise, the Paradox Pokemon. The Paradox Pokemon finally gave us a taste of what a Pokemon Past and Pokemon Future game could be like. Ancient and future Pokemon are real, but for some reason, they were just casually revealed in the final trailer for Scarlet and Violet. And not even in an interesting way, just like 10 seconds of footage and a website description basically hinting that yes, these are ancient and future Pokemon. And it's so disappointing, because the Paradox Pokemon had the potential to give the fans a truly immersive hype season. Imagine if they made a series of shorts that we would get every few weeks or so, and each hinted at a new Paradox Pokemon, and was mixed with animation and live action. Imagine someone hiking through a forest and finding strange feathers scattered across the ground. They hear a screech from above, and look up, only to be attacked by some creature. Their camera falls as they run in fear, and only a part of Roaring Moon's body is seen on camera. And as they release more and more shorts, the community starts to notice a consistent theme. Half of them contain glimpses of creatures that look ancient and dinosaur-like in nature, while the others show glimpses of creatures that look artificial and robotic. Shorts like these that introduced the Paradox Pokemon would have had us all at the edge of our seats. We'd all be itching to explore all of Paldea so we can encounter these mysterious Pokemon just like the people in the shorts did. And while none of this is the route Pokemon may go, and it may not even be the best route to go, There is no denying that the experience of a movie or game does not begin in the theater. It does not start when you press start. The astounding anticipation, the community conversations, the humongous hype leading up to the release. That is the first experience and at times the best part of the overall experience, because we get to come together as a community and discover. After all, the magic of discovery is what Pokemon is all about.